All right, Catalina crew, Captain Sean here, Monaco Yacht Show 2024, and we finally arrived at the booth that we've all been waiting for. The only thing that's in Monaco that we have in Los Angeles are the wakeboards. And us, Catalina crew, we were the first ones to bring them to Los Angeles, and we just wanted to interview. This is Mikael, the CEO, and this is Henrik. What are you?
Business developer for Europe.
Business developer and the CEO, and we just wanted to ask them a couple questions and give you guys some insight on what they're doing here in Monaco. It's a pleasure to meet you, bud.
Well, likewise.
Finally, he's been following our content online.
Exactly. And we're super happy about it. And obviously, we're super happy about being in California, finally. The same as we're doing here, we want to, let's say, spread the products around the world. And that's also why it's so important now being in California and being able to also, grow in North America.
Yeah, just to progress the business.
Exactly.
And so, if people don't know, Awake is out of Sweden. And Eric did a podcast episode where we interviewed him. But if you could just give some background on the company.
Yeah, the company is like 7 years.
Yeah, 7 years old, yeah.
7 years old, and obviously started in the classic garage. Where the founder, who was like, I hate it when it's not windy or there's no waves. What do you do then? Because then you kind of go out surfing.
Uh-huh.
So he sort of thought, okay, let's do an electric surfboard, and he started fiddling around in the basement, and that was the first prototypes, and then on and on and on and on, and then here we are standing in Monaco and with a representative in California.
Yeah, exactly. So that's when we were talking off camera. Like, we've had a great time. So 3 months now we've had the wakeboards. We've rode them in Catalina, Crystal Blue Water, Emerald Bay. I shot the pier in Malibu on one. Yeah, that was pretty badass. And then we've had extensive trips, and everyone just loves the boards in California. So Henrik, let me ask you, because you're the business development side, what at Awake drew you to working at this company, and what are the innovations you guys are working on now?
I mean, why I started working at Wake is because you are here with good products at the ocean, and you make people smile, because being on a board is the happiest ever. And when I see a customer or myself riding on the board, it's amazing. The feeling is so good. And I mean, we started with electric surfboards, and then 2 years ago we started doing e-foils, and we're progressing all the time, and we are an innovation company. So let's see what happens for the future. It's gonna hopefully be more stuff. That's really cool.
Yeah, for sure. And so we have the Ravic S here, which is the speed carve model.
Speed carve model, and then we have the Ravic 3. It's a bit more buoyancy than so it's more for everyone. It's a versatile board.
And they're called the Ravic because that's the town where the founder built the first board, right?
Correct. So this is where he's born and raised from.
That's the Swedish heritage. And I think, a very important part of also what Henrik just said is, our DNA is innovation. And I think that's also where, when we talk about lots of new stuff coming, now we are the leader in the jet surf market. And that is by bringing new technology on, and now also, working together with Brabus. I think that's also sort of the seal of approval with that. We're doing the same on the foil side, but we're our own technology that makes it so much simpler to use. And we have so much good stuff coming also next year. And I think that's what will bring us out to more and more people and bringing more and more smiles on people's faces. That is new products and innovate.
Yeah, more innovation. That's
exactly.
Looking around at this yacht show. Like, we run a boat that people see on the channel. It's a 1930s 130-foot yacht that was in the Battle of Dunkirk. Winston Churchill was on this boat. We brought it up from San Diego, and that's a 100-year-old boat almost. And then to look where we've come in 100 years and to stand in this harbor and look, that boat is still amazing 100 years ago, and right now it's amazing. But to see where we're at, and the next board, this thing, you're probably gonna have your boards will be hella boards by the next show, man.
Yeah, exactly.
So the one thing, working with Brabus too, though, to have one of the premier customizers in the world, that says a lot about Awake. If they were, willing to work with you guys.
Yeah, we did a really good collaboration with Brabus this year. We had made Brabus X Shadow jet boards. It's a limited edition of 77 units. As you said, it's more tuned up. It's freakingly fast. The acceleration.
Yeah.
You have to
and there are still a few left.
It's a few left. But,
and you guys, how many did you guys make?
77.
77?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're almost all out of 77?
Yes.
That's a lot of boards.
So we started in launched it the end of May, and it's almost finished the board. So it's a success for us, I would say, and a lot of traction with the Brabus and the wakeboards.
Yeah, well, Eric sent me a bunch of videos from Pebble Beach.
Yeah,
that was cool too. You guys are at Pebble Beach with the boards.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So actually, we went to a car show and sold a lot of boards.
Yeah, well, some guy hit me up from Pebble Beach. He wants to ride.
Yeah.
So shout out to him when we get back. We'll get him on the board.
But I guess, it also just proves, whether you go to a boat show, whether you go to a car show, it is about people just want to have fun.
Yeah.
And how can you have fun, which is, you can put it back in the trunk basically, and then off you go.
Yeah, trust me, we've done that. We've done that so far, so I know. We have a classic VW van, and we threw them in there like a surf wagon all redone.
Exactly.
And people are just
perfect.
Like, woo! Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah. And then we launched them, and then, everyone's just like, what is that van? Wait, what is that board?
Yeah, cool.
So it's really cool. What I do want to show, because people who watch all our videos and everything online, they don't see the foil. And you have the most innovative foil with the aspect of how it's so easy to clip in and clip out. So if you could demonstrate
let's go
that.
and check. Of course. It's so one thing that we should all know is that we have the same battery in all of the boards. So it's a flex battery system, and this is really good. So all our boards are in the same, all the batteries are in the same board. And innovation that we did, is that we made a click-to-ride system. So instead of making screws that takes a few seconds or minutes to add, we just click this off, lift it off, and then you're done. So if you want to have that in your car or in the boat, it's super easy to store, and then,
No, that honestly, because on all the yachts and stuff, there are foils, and they're the biggest pain in the butt ever. And this just makes it so much more versatile.
I mean, so if I launch it from the yacht now, it takes me, 10 seconds to hold this on, so like that. I put the board down all the way.
I know just from having my own wakeboards, I don't want to scratch them.
Yeah, and then you're ready, out riding. So it's super easy.
This is killer. I can't wait till we get one of these in California too.
Yeah, and of course for a yacht as well, if you have the surfboard and the foil, you have the same charger, the same hand controller, and you can have 2 batteries for the foil or 2 batteries for the surfboard, which is really good.
We have 4 batteries.
Yeah,
So I know the drill of the XR batteries too. Well, here, give them some information on how people can get a hold of you guys, social media, website, all that other stuff.
I mean, you have to follow us on Wakeboards on Instagram. You can see really good videos, and then of course the website wakeboards.com. And then of course through you, Catalina Crew.
We're gonna be taking. We're gonna do a whole tour of California. We're gonna be throwing these things in everywhere. So hey, I really appreciate it, Henrik.
Thank you so much. Very
Mikael.
nice to meet you.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be riding more wakeboards in California. They're gonna be riding them all over the world. So keep watching. Catalina Crew, live to tell the tale.